Hello soulmates, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a 3-part corset with Queen Anne neckline. So if you're new here, you're highly welcome. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment and also share. And to my non-subscribers, thank you guys for your support. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So I'm going to have to chalk down my basic measurements. I have my bust, my under bust, my waist and then my top length. Okay. So first, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder. My shoulder is 16 inches divided by 2. I have 8 inches. I'll go ahead and chalk it down. From the 8 inches, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. I'll chalk it down. And from that 1 inches, I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. So after I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. And this is what I have. So next, I'll measure from my shoulder down to my armhole. What I have there is 9 inches. I'll chalk it down here also, so I can have a straight line over here. Okay, and this line is my chest line. This is my chest line. So next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 2 and I'll get the midpoint. So from the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. I'll go ahead and come in by 0.5, then I'll connect it this way with my ruler. Okay, and this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and divide my bust circumference by 4. My bust is 40 divided by 4. I have 10. After I'm done doing that, I'll use my curve ruler to connect them this way. Connecting this way, and this is my armhole curve. This is what I have. Okay, so next I'll go ahead and chalk down my neck width of 3 inches. I'll chalk it down, and from that point I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope, and this is what I have. Okay, so next I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2. I have 4 inches. I'll chalk it down, then I'll connect it this way from my chest line down to my top length, and this is what I have. So next, on my under bust, I'll be coming out on both sides by 1 inches. If you're very busty, go ahead and use 1.5 inches from my under bust down to my top length. Then I'll connect the both sides this way, and this is what I have. So next, I'll connect from my under bust to my bust point using my curve ruler. And this is what I have. Okay, so next, from my chest line, I'll be coming up by 1.5 inches. This is where I want my curve to start from. Okay, you can go ahead and come up by 2 inches if you choose to. After that, I'll go ahead and extend my dot line to that point, and this is what I have. So next, from this point, I'm coming out on both sides by 0.75. Okay, 0.75 on both sides, and this is what I have. Okay, so I'll go ahead and connect the 2 points together, and this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and connect it down to my bust point using my curve ruler. I'll connect the both side. So next, from my chest line, I'll go ahead and come down by 0.5, and from that 0.5, I'll go in by 0.5. You can choose to go in on your chest line by 0.5, okay, if you don't want to come down by 0.5. Then after that, I'll connect it this way using my curve ruler, and this is what I have. So from that point, I'll connect it down to my under bust, and this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and measure from this point to this point, as from here to here. Whatever I have, I'll get the midpoint. Okay, from my armhole line to my bust circumference, I will get the midpoint, then I'll connect it down to my under bust, and this is what I have. Okay, So I'll take it off. Make sure it touches your armhole. Okay. So now I'll go ahead and blend this down to my armhole this way. And this is what I have. Okay. So next, for the three-part effect from my bust line, this bust line, I'll go ahead and come down by 0.75. You can use 0.5, okay? Came down by 0.75. And from this side also, I'll come down by 0.75. After I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and connect it to my bust point. That is my dash line, this point, okay? So let's do that. I'll connect the both sides. And this is what I have, okay? So these parts, I have 1, I have 2, 3 and 4, okay? 1 and 2 will be together and 3 and 4 will be on its own. So I have 3-part corset here. So next I'll go ahead and insert the circumference of my bust, under bust, waist and hip line, okay? So let's do that. My bust divided by 4, I will chalk it down. Okay, my bust divided by 4 is 10 inches. Plus my dart, what I have here is 1.5 inches. Okay, I'll go ahead and replace it back. I'll chalk it down. My underbust divided by 4, I will chalk it down. This is what I have. Plus my 2 inches dart. These 2 inches, I'll go ahead and replace it back. My waistline divided by 4, I will chalk it down. Plus my 2 inches dart, I'll replace it back. So on my top length, I'm making use of my hip circumference divided by 4. I will chalk it down plus my 2 inches dart. So after I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and connect them together using my ruler. So let's do that. And this is what I have. So next, for my top length, I'll be coming up by 2 inches. And I'll go ahead and connect it back to my top length. Just to give it a little curve on that side, okay? And this is what I have. So next, from this point, I'll be coming in by 0.5. That is from this point. I will come in by 0.5 and I'll connect it to my neck width. This is my Queen Anne neckline and this is what I have. So now to avoid gapping on my neckline, I'll go ahead and come up by 0.5. Then I'll connect it back to my armhole. So this part is going out. And this is what I have. So this is all for the front pattern drafting. So right now we'll go ahead and cut it out, okay? So let's do that. Just watch the way I'm cutting it out. So this part, go ahead and cut out your dart. Open up this part. So at this point guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do it to subscribe, like, comment and also share. Please guys, make sure you subscribe and drop a comment on this video, okay? Thank you. And this is what I have. This is my front pattern, okay? So this part, I'll be merging them together, this one and two. Put a paper under it and merge it together to become one, okay? So once you do that, 1 and 2 will become 1, then 3 and 4 will be cut separately, okay? So this is our 3-part corset. This and this will become 1, okay? 1, then 3 and 4 will be cut separately. And while cutting out your fabric, make sure you add 0.5 seam allowance round. I do not do that while drafting it out, so make sure you add it to your fabric when cutting it out. So guys, let's go over to our back pattern drafting. So guys, I've already gone ahead to chop down my basic measurements. I have my bust line, my waistline and my top length, okay? So next I'll go ahead and chop down half of my shoulder, which is 8 inches. From the point, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. And for the 1 inches, I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. After I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and measure out my chest line, which is 9 inches. Then I'll rule out a straight line. So this is my chest line, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches. I will chalk it down from my chest line down to my top length. Then I'll connect it this way, and this is what I have. So next, on my waistline, I'll go ahead and come out on both sides by 0.5. My waistline, I came out on both sides by 0.5. Then after that, I'll connect it this way to my chest line, and then down to my top length. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into two. I'll get the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll connect it this way using my ruler. After that, next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my bust circumference. That is my bust divided by 4. I will chalk it down. My waist divided by 4 plus my 1 inch is that. I will chalk it down. Then on my top length, I'm making use of my hip circumference divided by 4, and I will chalk it down. After that, I'll go ahead and connect them this way. Then I use my curve ruler to connect it from my waistline down to my top length, and this is what I have. So next, I'm using my curve ruler to connect my armhole this way, and this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my neck width of 3 inches. Then I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope, and this is what I have. So next, from this point, I'll go in by 1 inches. That's from my dot line, I'll go in by 1 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect it to my neck width this way, and this is what I have. So now, to avoid gapping on my back neckline, I'll come up by 0.5 and I'll connect it back to my armhole. So this part is going out, and this is what I have. So next, I'll go in by 2 inches from my chest line. This is for my lacing bar. And on my top length, I'll go in by 1 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect them this way. And this is what I have, okay? So from the side of my top length, I'll go ahead and come up by 2 inches also. Same thing I did on the front pattern. Then I'll connect it down to my top length. And this is what I have. So guys, this is all for the back pattern drafting. Okay, this is what I have for the back. So now I'll go ahead and cut it out. So let's do that. Just watch carefully, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that, okay? Cut out my neckline, and this is what I have. So here I have my back pattern. I'm done cutting it out. So while cutting it out on my fabric, I'll be adding 0.5 swing allowance round. So I have my back and I have my front. So guys, this is all for the pattern drafting. Thank you guys for watching. See you all in my next class. Bye.